But I don't... This doesn't make sense. No, Piper agreed. Stop thinking about it. Just feel. I hate that. I know. You can't plan for feelings. Like with Percy and your future. You can't control every contingency. You have to accept that. Let it scare you. Trust that it'll be okay anyway. Annabeth shook her head. I don't know if I can. Then for right now, concentrate on revenge for Damison. Revenge for Bob. A moment of silence. I'm good now. Great, because I need your help. We're going to run out there together. Then what? I have no idea. Gods, I hate it when you lead. Piper laughed, which surprised even her. Fear and love really were related. At that moment, she clung to the love that she had for her friend. Come on. They ran in no particular direction, but found themselves back in the shrine room, right behind the giant Mimas. They each slashed one of his legs and brought him to his knees. The giant howled. More chunks of stone tumbled from the ceiling. Weak mortals! Mimas struggled to stand. No plan of yours can defeat me! That's good, Piper said, because I don't have a plan. She ran towards the statue of Ares. Annabeth, keep our friend occupied. Oh, he's occupied. Ah! Piper stared at the cruel bronze face of the war god. The statue thrummed with a low metallic pulse. The spirits of battle, she thought. They're inside, waiting to be freed. But they weren't hers to unleash, not until she'd proven herself. The chamber shook again. More cracks appeared in the walls. Piper glanced at the stone carvings above the doorways, the scowling twin faces of fear and panic. My brothers, Piper said, sons of Aphrodite, I give you a sacrifice. At the feet of Ares, she set her cornucopia. The magical horn had become so attuned to her emotions, it could amplify her anger, love, or grief, and spew out its bounty accordingly. She hoped that would appeal to the gods of fear, or maybe they would just appreciate some fresh fruits and vegetables. I'm terrified, she confessed. I hate doing this, but I accept that it's necessary. She swung her blade and took off the bronze statue's head. No! Mimas yelled. Flames roared up from the statue's severed neck. They swirled around Piper, filling the room with a firestorm of emotions. Hatred, bloodlust, fear, but also love, because no one could face battle without caring for something. Comrades, family, home. Piper held out her arms, and the Makai made her the center of their whirlwind. We will answer your call, they whispered in her mind. Once only when you need us. Destruction, waste, carnage shall answer. We shall complete your cure. The flames vanished along with the cornucopia, and the chained statue of Ares crumbled to dust. Foolish girl! Mimas charged her, Annabeth at his heels. The Makai have abandoned you! Or maybe they've abandoned you, Piper said. Mimas raised his hammer, but he'd forgotten about Annabeth. She jabbed him in the thigh, and the giant staggered forward off balance. Piper stepped in calmly and stabbed him in the gut. Mimas crashed face first into the nearest doorway. He turned over just as a stone face of panic cracked off the wall and toppled down for a 1-ton kiss. The giant's cry was cut short. His body went still. Then he disintegrated into a 20-foot pile of ash. Annabeth stared at Piper. What just happened? I'm not sure. Piper, you are amazing, but those fiery spirits you released, the Makai, how does that help us find the cure we're looking for? I don't know. They said I could summon them when the time comes. Maybe Artemis and Apollo can explain. A section of the wall caved in like a glacier. Annabeth stumbled and almost slipped on the giant's severed ear. We need to get out of here. I'm working on it, Piper said. And, I think this ear is the spoil of war. Gross. It would make a lovely shield. Shut up, Chase. Piper stared at the second doorway, which still had the face of fear above it. Thank you, brothers, for helping kill the giant. I need one more favor and escape. And believe me, I am properly terrified. I offer you this, lovely severed ear as a sacrifice. The stone made no answer. Another section of the wall peeled away. A starburst of cracks appeared in the ceiling. Piper grabbed Annabeth's hand. We're going through that doorway. If this works, we might find ourselves back on the surface. And if it doesn't? Piper looked up at the face of fear. Let's find out. The room collapsed around them as they plunged into the dark.